Hey guys, welcome back. So it is Sunday and I'm going to film a quick what I've been melting for the last week at my mom's house. There's not a whole lot because I was mainly melting in 2 rooms, but every once in a while I would melt some random scents that I brought with me, like all throughout the house if I had enough and whatnot. So, and also I threw in some of the stuff that my mom melted that I wanted to share. So yeah, let's jump right in. So I will start with Super Tarts. I melted some comforter in, I think I melted this in her bathroom. It's like a musky kind of laundry-like scent, but in a weird way. I know this is a type of some sort, but I don't know. There we go, so we don't have that shadow. I don't know exactly who makes that, but it was okay. I'll probably leave the rest of this for my mom because I'm probably not gonna melt that again. This was also my mom, or this was my mom's. It's from 2015. As you can see, it's Glee, which is rock candy, purple cow, cotton candy frosting. This was obviously really soft. It really didn't have much of a throw at this point. I might be able to smell the purple cow if that's a grape scent, because it kind of smells grape, but all I really get is like plastic scent. So this didn't have a strong throw for us here. I've got My Pretty going, well I had it going yesterday in the kids room, and this is just a really good rose jam. It smells like rose jam and apple. I don't really have any of the other, or I can't really smell the other scent notes, but I just put 1 cube in, and you know, I really like this scent because of the rose jam, so I'm glad that I have a band bag of this. And this is probably going to go in my little melting challenge for the any of these 2-piece clams. I'm going to try to get through them, so because I have a Super Tarts order waiting for me at home, so yeah. But this did throw really well. Put a piece of Arwen in the bathroom that we were using, and I think that was a bad choice to put in the bathroom because it's foodie, because of the Magically Delicious. It just was, you know, that cereal note. It's like a sweet cereal note, but honestly, I think it was a bad choice for the bathroom. It threw well, but I don't know. I just didn't really like smelling a food scent in the bathroom, so there's that. I've got Sand Dollar cookies going in my room today, and of course, I love this scent. It's really good. You smell the pink sands and the cotton candy and a slight cookie note, but it's mainly just like very sweet. So I am punching myself for not getting this in a band bag when it was offered, but I hadn't melted it yet, and yeah, so I regret that, but I will definitely be ordering more clams of this in my next order if it's in stock. Bloody Face, which is Blood Orange Rain and Pink Sugar. We put this one in the bathroom, and we were trying to figure out, I brought this because it smelled familiar. Well, we smelled it and made my sister smell it, and she said it smells like an old soap that we used to have in this like shell pump or whatever at my dad's old house, and I think that is what it smells like. So this is definitely a memory scent for me. Yep, I melted this, and it threw nicely. It was a nice bathroom scent, I guess. It kind of had like it's very strange. You just have to smell it. It's pretty good though. It's got that orange note, but you do get some of the other notes too. Now, I probably will not melt any more of this because it is familiar, and I don't know, it just reminds me of my childhood, so unless I get another clam of it, but I think it's out of stock, so yeah. I'm gonna hang on to this one just so I can sniff it and remember being a kid. Rory, I melted a piece of in my room. This is such a strong scent. You definitely get that persimmon. I would say, I can't really say that it smells like Pop-Tarts. It's just more of like a persimmon strawberry scent. It's very fruity, very strong, but I would say the top note is definitely that persimmon. It's very heavy, so I really like this one. I have a few backup clams, I believe, and possibly, no, I don't know if I got this in a band bag. I can't remember, but I really do like this, so there's that. Hannah, I melted in my room, and this is really good. It's a nice apricot, like, interesting scent. I would say it's interesting. I really do like it. It performs really well for me. And by the way, I guess I should have said this beforehand, but at my mom's house, I melted everything in 20-watt hot plates. So she already has warmers out for me, so I just used hers. And yeah, so this performed really nicely. It's definitely an interesting scent, but I really like it. It's unique, but it's one of my favorites. So And then last, oh, not last, almost last, from Super Tarts, Littlefinger. This is a very woody note, or woody, like, I don't know. Not for me. I'm going to leave this for my mom. She can have the rest of it, but it was strong. It just had like a woody note that I wasn't a fan of. So there's that. And last but definitely not least was I had brought a little 4-pack of Flash, which is strawberries and maybe lemonade cake or something. It's such a good scent. It's very fruity, very fresh, very strong, a beautiful summer scent. And we were able to use up all these pieces in my mom's living room, and like pretty much right away you smelled this. It was super strong and it threw for a long time. So all right, so that is all from Super Tarts. Okay, so moving on to Vintage Road candles. I brought a lot of sample size pieces that I went ahead and I just wanted to melt them, and plus my mom hasn't tried this vendor before, so she's interested in this vendor now that she smelled some of the blends, and everything performed really well. So this is Yuzu Volcano Salty Sea Breeze. I have this going in the kids' room right now. Very strong, very citrusy kind of from that Yuzu and the Volcano, but this is a very nice one. I already had this, melted this before, and it performed really well. Now I should have cut this in half, but I'm lazy, so I just went ahead and melted the whole thing, and it did perform really well. This was a little bunt shape in Milky Pistachio Cotton Candy Cake. Now, just off this name and the scent description, I never would have purchased this myself. I melted it, and it blew me away. It was super good, so I actually ordered this scent again. I just placed an order a few days ago, and I picked up more of that because it was really nice. You did pick up a little bit of the pistachio, but it wasn't really nutty, like a pistachio nut scent. The sugar milk, I did not smell at all. It was like a pistachio cotton candy cake. It was really good. All right, Beachy Nights. This is not to be confused with Beach Nights because she also has a Beach Nights dupe on her website. 2 different scents. This is not very similar. It's not very close to the Beachy or to the Beach Nights from Bath and Body Works. It's its own summer marshmallow type scent, but it is nice. It performed. I'd say this was like a medium high. It wasn't one of the strongest blends from her. It was strong. I could still smell it every time I walked in the room, but it was not as strong as these other blends were, so, but it was nice. Probably would have performed better in a bathroom, but I had it going in my room. All right, I had a little turtle, I think, in Frosted Coconut Vanilla. I cut it in half and put it in the warmer that's in my room and in the kids' room, and this is a very good peppermint coconut vanilla scent. It was just really nice, sweet, but minty, and the only thing I will say though is that this specific scent did not last all day. It probably lasted about 4 hours and then it was done. Last but not least is Sweet 16. This is a very busy scent description. Strawberry, bubblegum, sweet lavender, cotton candy, pink sugar, cookie, and birthday cake. Or pink sugar, sugar cookie, and birthday cake. Let me sniff the bag of this because I don't really remember. This smells kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I can't say that I really pick any of these out specifically. All I know is that it was very strong. You could get the sugar cookie kind of, but it's kind of fruity from the strawberry, I guess. But also you do get a little bit of the lavender. It's just a very interesting blend. Would I buy this again? Probably. It was actually nice. All right, so that is all from Vintage Road candles. I have some Front Porch. I melted Fruit Loop waffle cone. This is a very strong Fruit Loop scent, sweetened up with that waffle cone. It was good. Melted in the kids' room. Honolulu Sun. This was on the lighter side. I think it's a dupe for a Bath and Body Works product, but it was on the lighter side. I would not get that again. It kind of smelled funky, but it just wasn't for me. Cotton Candy Mac Apple. Okay, this is the bomb.com. It was super strong. Had that sweetness from the cotton candy and then that very strong Mac apple scent. I really, really like this one. And then last but not least is Mahogany Coconut. I got a little water on there, but this performed well. I had this going in just like the other living room, so I didn't really go in there very often, but it did smell good, so there's that. Moving on to Old Primitive Treasures. This was my mom's Sun by the Sea. Salty Sea Air, Clean Breeze, and Sun and Sand. I would say the Salty Sea Air is not the same as the other Salty Sea Air blends that I've had. It's a different Salty Sea air. But the Sun and Sand was mainly the strong note, and along with the Clean Breeze, it's kind of laundry note. So this was a nice one. It performed really well throughout the house. We pretty much put it in all the warmers and used up the entire chunk bag minus 2 pieces. So there's that. I finished off Lavender Chamomile Noel. This is really good. Just a very nice lavender chamomile scent. It was good. And then I also put in the Bathroom's Juicy Fruit, which was just pretty much a spot on bubblegum or juicy fruit gum scent, so that was nice. And then we have some single vendors. We also pretty much used up all of this Shared Vacation from Sweet Sage, and the writing's kind of gone, but it says it's suntan lotion, sea salt, and agave, and I want to say, because it's, I can't really tell, but I'm almost positive because I have this, that it's Blonde Moment, but this is a really good one. It's very strong. For my mom's warmers, if they're smaller, she'll cut these in half, but we pretty much went through the whole bag there. I think we used 4 pieces, or maybe, yeah, I think it was a 6-pack, so yeah, I really like this. I have it at my house myself, so I like that one for a nice, fresh, beachy kind of summer scent. Lavender Pink Chiffon Lavender Cream from Dairy Air. This pretty much did nothing for me, so I think I'm just gonna like chuck this in the trash. Not even saying anything against the vendor or anything, but I just have too much wax to bring home that there's no point in me bringing this little piece of wax with me, that I just haven't got a throw from that at all. And then this is from Swanky, Sage and Citrus. You know, I don't know, I'm not even going to make a comment on this because my mom melted this in her room and I didn't really go in there when she had it melting, so I really don't know if there was anything positive or negative to say about this scent, so I'm just going to say that I melted it. Alright guys, so that is all that I melted. It wasn't as long as my normal videos are, but I haven't been consistently melting, so anyways,